welcome back to another video. I feel like I owe you guys this one. I've been MIA for about 3 weeks now, doing some big things in my career. I am back to give you guys an update. People have asked, so I'm here to just talk about it a little bit for an update on my Rep Fitness Adjustable Kettlebell, how it's held up. I've had it for about 7-8 months now. Same with this Titan Fitness HD Strongman Sandbag. Let's kind of get into it. This Rep Fitness Adjustable Kettlebell, the only thing is just cosmetic stuff. It's adjustable from 16 kg all the way up to 24 kg, which is a nice weight range, 5 different weight increments. It's got the blue top. They do make 2 other ones that have red tops that are a little bit lighter. But as for the cosmetic stuff I'm just speaking about is the Rep Fitness logo, no big deal. And then on the bottom, the cast iron is just starting to chip just a little bit. No big deal though. Again, it's not showing any signs of rust, which is also good. Maybe just because we're in California. It's marketed as a competition style design. It doesn't have a steel handle. It's got the cast iron, but the cast iron feels great. For the first couple months that I did have this, I wore gloves probably 90% of the time. I haven't been using gloves lately. Cast iron feels good, gritty. I like it. These 2 pieces of equipment are very effective for HIIT style training, for circuit style training, and that's what I'm kind of getting drawn back to. I have, obviously, if you're paying attention, I have so many different pieces of garage gym equipment that are coming and going, whether it be major fitness racks, chest press machines, cable machines. But what I always revert back to and what I have the most fun working with and is the most effective for me is going to be different HIIT style pieces of equipment, like a kettlebell, like a sandbag, like having dumbbells, a Rogue Echo bike I can hop on. This cable machine is obviously awesome. Different things like that, and especially my career in the fire service. I just went through a 2-week grueling fire academy, nonstop. Strength, conditioning, functional strength, mobility, things of that nature is what I am trying to achieve and accomplish to be healthy for myself, for my family, for my career. And I feel like tools like this translate well to all those things. And I mean, you can still achieve an aesthetically pleasing physique if that's what you're looking for too. It's got the good weight range. Like I recommended in the original video I did, if they had like a black top version that just went up, had like 62 pounds, 70 pounds, because I am looking at expanding my kettlebells, even though this has 5-in-1, expanding and getting a couple more heavier kettlebells just so I can do some heavier movements. Besides that, like these little plastic pieces on the inside, they have held up great. They hold the weight in place. These little weights, they hold them in place. I did see one comment on Rep Fitness's website about one of these that cracked, but honestly, that was probably operator error, because if I leave these out like this and I forget and I try and slide it back on the weights, there's a strong possibility it could crack. So don't do that. And then just again, one of the biggest concerns for me in getting this was, oh, what if I throw my kettlebell on the ground? Will the plastic components or will this thing break? If you learn how to properly do kettlebell training, which I think you should, I think it's a very effective way of training. It does take some practice to get decent at swinging a kettlebell. It is something you can just pick up, but it takes some practice to get effective, to learn how to control your body through these different planes of motion. I'm not throwing my kettlebell on the ground. I don't think anybody really does. If you have control of your weights, which you always should, then the plastic componentry that is in here, the little bit of plastic componentry that is in here, shouldn't be an issue. Like I said, it's like I go through, exert myself, and I'm still able to control this. Just don't be throwing it on the ground. They don't recommend you do that, and I think you'll be fine with an adjustable kettlebell. I think it's cool, space-saving design, obviously. And like I said, it's held up great. I would definitely recommend this Rep Fitness Adjustable Kettlebell. Speaking of adjustable things coming from Rep Fitness, I am very excited for their Rep Fitness Pep and Fast Series adjustable dumbbells that should be coming anytime soon. There's a slight delay. They're tweaking some things. There's that, but hopefully October, November timeframe, we get those in-house too. So stay tuned or subscribe for a review on that. And just moving on to the Titan Fitness HD Strongman Sandbag. Honestly, I feel like strongman stuff translates well, again, to the real world, to the fireground. Picking this thing up, squatting down, throwing it on my shoulder, walking up and down my driveway. This thing has held up great. Unless you wanted like the Rogue, it to say Rogue, a Titan, I think it's literally very similar. So I don't think you can go wrong. The Velcro, everything, the sand doesn't come out. I weighed this thing when I got it. It was like 117 pounds after I put the sand in it. Stitching is holding up. A little bit of like fraying right there. But even with the extra weight inside of it, it still is holding up great. I can throw it over my shoulder. Again, majority of the time, I'll incorporate this into a circuit and I'll utilize it as a squat, which works well, but different things. I like scooping it and get it in the seating position, standing up. Multiple different exercises you can do with it. They also have different sandbags where you can get the one with the handles. I utilize that at the fire station. I was thinking about purchasing one because I want to get another plyo box and start doing step ups like that. And then also just using it as a 12-inch step up. I don't have a plyo box anymore, so currently if I wanted to do some weighted step ups or quick feet, like quick step ups, I can utilize this. I think it's extremely beneficial. I try and use this weekly and it is still holding up great. Titan Fitness, Rep Fitness, some very reputable companies, good products. Again, this one was, somebody asked specifically about this one. If you were to get maybe 2 of these, you can do double kettlebell movements. I think this is a great option for an adjustable kettlebell. Some of the other adjustable kettlebells on the market, I'm thinking like power blocks. Those ones aren't traditional like kettlebell design. This one, if you close your eyes, you can't even tell that it's an adjustable kettlebell, which is honestly a good thing. Some good tools for circuit training. I got some good tools for HIIT style training. I think it translates well. I'm super happy with these purchases specifically. As for the rest of the garage gym, I'm like struggling with my setup and everything, the pieces that are coming and going. I'm trying to figure out what I need. I need the staples, reset, go back to the drawing board, and even sold my heavy bag, which was super dumb, big regret there. But I'm just trying to figure out what works best. I keep cycling through different equipment and it hasn't really worked out in my favor in the sense that I'm struggling with this setup specifically. I have a lot of nice pieces right now and I'm trying to figure out what to do with, but one of the things that was tough was I had all those stall mats and they all just got super moldy, so I ended up just tossing them. I got rid of them, somebody bought them, which probably would have been pretty easy to clean, but here we are. I have these nice Force USA interlocking tiles now, and they have a little bit of, they're like elevated, so they have air pockets. Hopefully you can get that nice airflow and we won't have to worry about mold. Maybe have some sort of moisture barrier or something if you are putting rubber flooring down. If you are going with horse stall mats, go with the ones that have like the raised bumps or like little crumbs on the bottom. But again, I have this nice 10 by 10 flooring. I keep going back to the circuit style training. I have the dumbbells, the Rogue Echo bike, the adjustable kettlebell, the sandbag, different things like that. Hopefully soon you see a plyo box, a different type of medicine ball, things that I can jump from one exercise to the next, get the heart rate up, conditioning, all that good stuff. I'm trying to find a balance with my new career and just putting out content. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you want to see next. Leave a comment down below. I appreciate all the recent subscribers. We surpassed 500 subscribers, so that's pretty cool. Let's keep it moving and keep working out, keep working hard, and I'll see you in the next one.